Hello everyone, my name is Unravled, but you can call me Rav. Today, I want to talk about the 3DS eShop closing later this month on March 27th. There are a lot of great games that are going to disappear when that happens, and we have no idea if or when they could become available again. First, let's look at all the Pokemon games that are going to disappear at the closing of the eShop, and afterwards I'll tell you how to add the funds to your 3DS so you can get the ones that you want. The games are Pokemon Bank, Pokemon Transporter, Red, Blue, Yellow, and in the Japanese versions, Green, Gold, Silver, Crystal, the Pokemon Sun and Moon demo, the Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire demo, and Pokemon Dream Radar. There are also a couple other games that are going to disappear, but they don't have connectivity with the main series games, so I'm not going to be talking about them. Now, some of these games are a bit more useful than others in my opinion, so here are a few things to keep in mind about them. Pokemon Bank is required to send any Pokemon from the DS games to Pokemon Home on the Switch. It's also free to download, and it will be free to use once the eShop shuts down, so you might as well download it now. You do have to have a game that is compatible with Bank for it to work, however. This can be any Gen 6 or 7 game. For now, you will need to pay for a subscription in order to use it. Pokemon Transporter allows you to send Pokemon from the Generation 1 and 2 Virtual Console games, and the Gen 5 Pokemon games to Pokemon Bank. This is also free to download with one slight problem. You can only download it from the eShop through Pokemon Bank. You won't find a separate listing for it. And the only way for you to download it from Bank is to pay for the subscription. So yes, while Bank will become free after the eShop closes, you won't be able to grab Pokemon from older games if you didn't pay beforehand and download Pokemon Translator earlier. This will prevent you from transferring Pokemon from the 22 previous games to the Switch. But here's the real question. Why would you want to transfer Pokemon from these games anyways? Nostalgia might be one reason, collecting them all could be another. For the people that don't transfer Pokemon to the next game, this isn't really a big problem for them. But for the people that do transfer their Pokemon, it could be disastrous in the future. Now, back to the question at hand. Why would you want to transfer Pokemon from the older games? Well, this brings us to the next group of games I want to talk about. Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Silver, and Crystal. Every Pokemon transferred from these games to Pokemon Bank via Transporter is given its hidden ability. This is probably one of the easiest and repeatable ways to get the first 252 Pokemon with these abilities. Another thing that I think is a pretty big deal is that Pokemon Crystal is currently the only mainline series game where you can catch a wild Celebi yourself. You can also shiny hunt this Celebi as well, which is a big blow to shiny collectors who haven't completed this hunt yet. The other game I recommend is the Pokemon Sun and Moon Special Demo. This is the only way you can get the special Pokemon Ash Greninja, and while it seems to have been reworked slightly in Scarlet and Violet, it's still a unique Pokemon that will become lost once this game is unavailable for download. The other two games aren't really necessary to download except for the most hardcore Pokemon collectors, the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire demo and the Pokemon Dream Radar. These games have their own charms and reasons to be played. I won't go into them here, but they both have Pokemon that can be sent to the mainline series Pokemon games. But perhaps an even bigger problem. The eShop stopped taking credit card payments as of May 2022. So how would you go about even adding funds to the 3DS to get these? Well, allow me to explain how to add funds to the 3DS eShop today. The first thing you're going to want to do is go to your Nintendo account. I usually do this through My Nintendo because I think it's probably the fastest way to do that. Once you've opened this site, you'll click here on your name, you'll see your little character here. You click Account Settings. And from here, you'll go to your user info, and you're going to just scroll down until you find Nintendo Network ID. This is the account you set up on your 3DS. You will click Edit, and then mine is already connected, but all you have to do is click right here to link something. And to show that, I'll go ahead and click the Apple one, and it'll take you to whatever website you need to do, and it'll walk you through the process of linking that. Once the two are linked, you'll be able to add funds to your Nintendo account and use them with your Nintendo Network ID, which is really beneficial because when the 3DS eShop closes, you won't have to worry about the funds vanishing. They will stay on your Nintendo account that you can use later on your Switch. What games do you think you're going to download before the eShop closes? Let me know down in the comments down below. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Peace.